There is one question every military planner ultimately has to answer. If war comes tomorrow, are we ready? Not 5 years from now, not after next fighter squadron arrives, but tomorrow. Because wars don't wait for procurement files to move. They don't wait for factories to start production, and they certainly don't wait for a country to become self-reliant. Look at the developments we have discussed tonight. The AMCA engine race, the expansion of private missile production, and Army's growing focus on drones and loitering munition. And India's rapidly expanding air defense architecture. These may look like separate stories. They are not. They are pieces of one much bigger transformation. The nature of war has changed. The battlefield is no longer defined only by fighter aircrafts, tanks, and warships. Today, a small drone can locate an artillery position. A loitering munition can destroy that. A satellite can detect the movement. An electronic warfare system can disrupt the network. And a missile can strike hundreds of kilometers away. The future battlefield will be faster, more transparent, and far more lethal. And India has already seen this transformation during Operation Sindoor. The lesson is simple. India needs not just weapons, it needs a complete war fighting network. And there is another lesson that we cannot ignore, and that is that the quantity matters. The world's recent conflicts have demonstrated how quickly missiles, drones, and ammunition can be consumed. So the real question is not only can India build an advanced weapon, it is can India build enough of them and replace them fast enough. That is why the move to expand private sector participation in missile production is strategically very important. And that is why India's push for indigenous drones and counter-drone systems matters. Because in next war, industrial capacity itself could become a military capability. The same logic applies to the fighter engines. India has built the airframes, India has developed the avionics, it is building increasingly sophisticated weapons, but when it comes to engine, it remains a difficult frontier. The new Rolls-Royce Reliance proposal alongside Safran GTRE effort gives India another opportunity to master the technology that sits at the heart of advanced combat aviation. And this is where Atmanirbharta must be measured differently. Self-reliance does not mean simply assembling a weapon in India. It means being able to design it, manufacture it, repair it, and upgrade it. And thus, replenishing in the war will be far more effective and strategic. And that, in my view, is the real challenge before India. Because a contract is not a capability, a prototype is not an operational system, and a factory inauguration is not production at scale. The real test begins when the first missile is fired and India can replace it. When the first drone is lost, another thousands are available. When the first fighter engine fails, the Indian engineers can repair and improve it. And that is what military preparedness really means. India today is unquestionably more prepared than it was a decade ago. But the next war will demand much more. It will demand technology, mass, speed, and above all, industrial reliance. The AMCA engine, the missile ecosystem, the drone revolution, the air defense shield, these are not isolated programs. They are building blocks of one larger objective. India must never again enter a major conflict dependent on somebody else's production line. Because ultimately, military power is not just ability to fight, it is the ability to keep fighting. And that is the real meaning of Atmanirbhar Bharat in defense.